Hello Aquarius, how are you? This is a general collective reading, not a personal, so you need to use your intuition to know if it's for you or what parts are for you. But let's get into it. I'm going to use this little deck that I created, this little intro deck that just has different topics about what spirit might want to talk to us about today. So let's find out what your reading is about. What do your spirit guides think you need to know? Okay, they want to talk about your emotional health. Okay, so have you been having an issue with your emotional health? Are they worried about you? You know, is it going to be in love? Is it going to be, what is it about? Is it in general, or is it regarding like work? Okay. So they're saying either something you're doing for entertainment might be hurting your emotional health or impacting your emotional health. Maybe you're watching too much TV, or maybe you're watching shows that are low vibrational, or maybe you're watching the news for entertainment, but that's, I don't know, something's hurting your emotional health or impacting your emotional health. We also have legal, so it could be something legal, but if that doesn't resonate with you, if you don't have like a case going on that's hurting your emotional health, it could be like the Justice card, like karma. It could be talking about karma coming in. So maybe your emotional health will be getting better, or you might be going through some karma, like having to clear some karma right now, and that could be hurting your emotional health. It could also be with the entertainment. If you're not watching something that you think could have a negative effect on your emotions, then maybe they're telling you you need to get out and get some entertainment. So let's just try to get some clarification on that. And during this reading, if there are any cards that you see me playing with here and you like them, check in my description box and or the comment section to see if I put a link there. If I'm able to come up with an affiliate link for that, I'll put it in one of those sections. So some decks I probably can't, I don't have an affiliate link, so I won't put them down there. Now, if you happen to purchase through that link, it does help me just a little bitty bit to support this channel, and every little bit is gonna help keep me going. Okay. So this is a reading for somebody who might be a light worker. It says, I'm a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. Okay. So you might be a light worker, but people around you might not know. Maybe you even do something as your light worker duties that's entertainment, like what I do with tarot is technically in the entertainment category. Maybe you're stressed about that opportunity, or somebody said something. You might even, I don't know if you're in legal trouble having to do with it. Hopefully not. You know, this is a general, so it can mean some things to some people and not to others. So it could be keeping it general. If they want me to keep something general, it's because it's not, you know, there's a message that's not for everybody. Okay, it says there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Okay, so you might, in regard to this situation, you might feel like you made a mistake. And that's stressing you out, hurting your emotional health. It might have something to do with you being a light worker, and maybe people around you are questioning that, or it could be your friends and family, like, why are you doing this? I know when I went through my spiritual awakening and started reading tarot and stuff, it brought up some questions to my family. They thought I went nuts. No, I just awoken and finally decided to live my authentic self. I want to live my authentic self. It's not so easy to transfer into that, because people around you get used to you being a certain way, and maybe being a way that makes them comfortable. And when you finally decide to live authentically, it can make them uncomfortable. So I don't know if you've got somebody, you know, friends and family who are questioning why you're doing the things you're doing that might be your light working, your soul's passion, your light working duties. Because it's saying, I don't have to talk about it, I can just be it. And then we have the card, taking care of myself is a radical act of love. So they're telling you to give yourself more self-love. So there's obviously a situation where you might have thought you made a mistake, or something went wrong, or you're having troubles, you're having complications. It might be hurting your emotional health. So take care of yourself so that you're not stressing yourself out. But again, this card does point out that everything happens for a reason, in divine order, and that you're actually being guided, and anything you went through that might have felt like a mistake is actually just lessons. It's to help you learn and grow. That's what that card says. So this card says, when I lead from a place of love, people respect me. So again, you might be a light worker, you might be kind of leading some people by doing that. And so they're telling you to lead from a place of love, because if you do that, people will respect you, even if it takes them a little minute to get used to the change in you, if you've changed. Yeah, so the legal, it's like this could involve law. Maybe you're a light worker and you're a police officer or something, I don't know. It could involve law, could involve court, but it doesn't have to. That could just be karma. That could just be saying, hey, don't worry about what's going on. I know your emotional health is taking a hit, but karma's coming in to balance the scales. Again, we have, you either need to get entertainment, or you need to be careful what entertainment you're taking in, because it could be hurting your emotional health. For some of you, it might be that you're watching something. Maybe you're watching legal entertainment. Like maybe you're watching like, oh God, what's that Murdoch trial or whatever? Or maybe you're watching one of those shows about the law. Maybe that's stressful, or maybe that actually hurts your emotional health. Or you're watching Cops or something, or maybe with legal entertainment, maybe it is the news, I don't know. Take what resonates when you're listening to this reading. If I said something that you're like, oh yeah, I know that's for me, then that was your message. If it leaves you confused or questioning it, going, I don't think that's, no, then that's not your message, or that's not what you're supposed to take from this message. You have to use your intuition together with this message as a tool to be able to know what you're supposed to take. If you have problems with that and you need a personal reading, you can absolutely get one from me. I am still doing personal readings. www.bossasswitch1111.com. The link should be down below in the description box below. Okay, so we have the quest, plunge boldly into life. So I feel like, you know, this is some kind of journey you're on. And if you're a light worker, it's probably you finding your soul purpose, or you starting to step into your soul purpose. So it says plunge boldly into it, into life. So be bold, be courageous. We have X marks the spot, see the love in disguise. The quest is number 2, and number 2 is a number that I have for love. We also had, when I lead from love, people respect me, and taking care of yourself is a radical act of love. So there is something here about love, but I don't know if this is talking about love in a romance sense. I think it's just you being a light worker, going on this journey. You might have situations where maybe that's your family. If they're having a problem with you being a light worker and the change in you, and they express concern, maybe that's where see the love in disguise comes in, because it's actually love and care. They just don't understand. So they're concerned. This might also be if you are a light worker and you have like a social media channel or something like that. It says I don't have to talk about it, I can just be it. So maybe somebody's trying to get you to, or make you feel like you have to tell what qualifications you have or something like that. Like, you know, I had somebody come in my live and say, well, why are you guys listening to this person? She doesn't even have a degree. First of all, he didn't know me. He doesn't know whether I have a degree or not. Do I have a degree in this? No. I don't feel like I need one, because this comes directly from source. This is just, it's innate in me. Apparently I've lived this many past lives, and that's why I'm able to just do it. So, you know, this is, if you're a light worker, it's coming from source. You don't have to prove it to anybody. It says, I can just be it. So you might have somebody, whether it's your friends and family or somebody, one of your clients or something, or some just troll that comes along and tries to challenge you and challenge what you're doing. When in reality, God gave you that job. God gave you those credentials. We don't need to prove it to anybody. Either people can listen or they don't. But the people that do listen, you can tell that you are meant to give them that message. Like I have a lot of people that it just feels right. It feels like I was meant to come along and give them that message to help them along. So your soul family, the people you're supposed to be giving this message to, they'll get it. They don't need you to show them credentials on the wall, because quite frankly, especially with spiritual topics, like there's so many competing ideas, and quite frankly, I think a lot of those people are just, some things are really, really good and on point, but other things people say, I'm just like, no, it just doesn't feel right. Like, that's my personal opinion. But so I don't think you can go to a school to learn how to be a light worker. You know, it's just innate. It's just in you. It's what you came here to do. It's your soul's purpose. You know, yeah, you can learn things that can help. And even though you've done it in lifetimes before, I had to learn some things before I could start. I had to learn how to read tarot, first of all, but the wisdom and the ability to do it is just innate in you. So you don't have to prove to anybody. So we have from fear to fuel, stand still and own your power. So you might be somebody who's afraid, and that's why your emotional health might be suffering. You're stressed out. You're afraid of stepping into your power, of being this light worker. Again, we had that card about there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I'm being guided to learn and grow. So you might have, it seems like you've, maybe when it comes to you trying to step into this light worker cape, like I'm thinking Superman, you hit some challenges, but that was a test, or that was part of your growth process before you can truly get out there and do what you need to do. Maybe you need to go from being afraid to alchemizing that into your power. We have from fear to fuel, stand still and own your power. Because if you do so, you're going to have good luck. We have 34, which breaks down to 7. 7 is good luck. We have Knights of the Round Table. So maybe it's like you're a knight, you know, you're out there battling the darkness, and there's this like portal here. You're going to go through this portal and you're going to be this hero. And it says, let their love lift you higher. That we also had see the love in disguise, X marks the spot. We also, when I lead from love, people respect me. So there's a lot here about love. I feel like this could be people in your life, friends or family, with the see the love in disguise and the let their love lift you higher. Or it could also be, I mean, a lot of the people I talk to are twin flames and light workers. So we do have, we're addressing a light worker. So we could be see the love in disguise, and it's like coming from the heavens, like their 5D self. So even though they're not with you in the 3D at the moment, they might be here to send love to you and let their love lift you higher. That could be what that card means. It's number 18, breaks down to 9. 9 means you're close to the end of the cycle. Look at this. Discover your superpower. It is number 33, which breaks down to 6, and 6 is love. So there's definitely something here about love. So I feel like this could be, you know, you're a twin flame, and even though you might be in separation right now, I feel like energetically, oh, look at this. We're going to end this part of the reading with that. And then I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading where we do get way more information and find out what's going to happen with this situation, what's going to happen with your emotional health in the next 6 months to a year or sooner, what's going to happen with your light working duties, is it going to be successful? I do see potential you going into good luck if you can turn your fear into fuel, if you can own your power. But this 33, discover your superpower, access 100% of your mojo. So this is you stepping into your power, discovering your superpower. What did I say earlier about I felt like I was seeing like Superman with a cape, you know? I'm a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. So you don't have to prove anything to anybody. You can just be. You are it. You don't have to prove it to anybody. So there's something here about love letting love lift you higher, seeing the love in disguise that's supporting you as you go through this quest of stepping into your power, finding out what your superpower is. So there's definitely a situation here about love. So maybe your twin flame is just there to support you and give you that love in 5D. And then we have make the grade with flying colors. It says, remember, you signed up for this. This is number 32, which breaks down to 5. 5 is change. So there's going to be a lot of big changes in your life because you are transitioning into the time where you get to step into your power, where you get to find your soul's purpose and live it and do it. But remember, you signed up for it. And it says, make the grade with flying colors. So you will, you know, step into your power here. You'll make the grade with flying colors. Another portal. So I see a lot of portal energy here. This looks like it's kind of a portal too. This does. So all these cards kind of look like a portal to me. So you're going through this portal. You're on this quest. So be bold. Plunge boldly into life or into this journey, this quest. It is number 2, which talks about love too. So this twin flame quest, this Lightworker quest. So don't let it hurt your emotional health. There's no such thing as a mistake. It happened on purpose. It was a lesson. Take care of yourself, lead from love, let their love, I don't know if that's your friends, your family, your clients, your soul tribe, or your twin flame. We could definitely be talking about love here because we have quite a few cards with 2s and 6s and talking about love. See their love in disguise. We have 2 disguises here. I'm a light worker in disguise and see their love in disguise. So it's basically there, even though you can't see it, and it's the same thing. Maybe somebody can't look at you and automatically see you're a light worker. Maybe they have to, you know, pay attention for a damn second. I have people that come on and it's just like, they want to judge me and say, oh, you're going to hell because you're doing tarot. If they took 2 seconds to listen to what I had to say to people, what I'm telling people, maybe they would realize that I'm actually trying to help people and I'm out there, you know, spreading love and light. Hence Lightworker, but they don't. They just want to judge because people are judgy. Whatever. You don't have to talk about it. You can just be it. And then we have something about like the love is in disguise. You might be a Lightworker in disguise. So there's things that people can't see that are there. They just are. So stand still, own your power, turn your fear into fuel. So, you know, let the love that's coming to you support you to be this knight at the round table, this superhero. And you're discovering your superpower. You're ending one cycle, going into another. And when you get into this other cycle, you're going to be, if you keep following this path, you have free will, you can turn from it. But if you keep following this path, you're going to be stepping into your soul's purpose, accessing 100% of your mojo. But remember, you signed up for this, so get to work. Okay, so I'm going to go into a bonus extended reading where we do dig into this and find out what's going to happen for your emotional health, your Lightworker duties, what's going to happen. Maybe they'll get into love. Maybe they'll get into talking about your twin flame on this one. I'm not sure. We're just going to get as much advice as we can get in the bonus extended reading. So if this resonates with you, let me know down in the comment box below, but also be sure to go watch my bonus extended reading. You know, I like to give readings out for the general collective, and I try to give a full reading, but at the same time, I do like to create some extra content for my Patreons, for the people that support me, support this channel, and allow me to keep doing these readings. So that is what the bonus extendeds are meant for, is just a way to give people the opportunity to get extra details, but also support my channel. So if you want to do that, go down below, click the link that takes you to my Patreon. You can sign up immediately. You don't have to stay month to month. You can cancel at any time, but I do truly appreciate those of you who do. It is, like I said, what's going to keep me going. And if you want a personal reading, you can get that on my website, www.bossasswitch1111.com. That's 4 1s, and that's the only place you can pay me. My readings start at $20 and go up from there currently as of March 2023. And I make a video just like this one and I upload it to YouTube as private so no one else can see it. I focus on strictly your energy. You don't have to worry about it being the general collective or, you know, who's it for. You'll know it's for you. And, you know, you can ask a question, you can pick a topic with those. So just go to my website to check out the details, what I do, what I don't do, all that stuff is on my website, what I offer. You can see the reviews that people have left. So you can see what other people thought of my readings after they've gotten them. I take my readings very seriously. I want to give you the best advice possible, so I put my all into them. I think you get a very good value, so go check it out. Before I go, be sure to like this video and share, and definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell. All that stuff helps support my channel, but also helps keep you to see these readings and you don't miss anything. Because if I'm connecting to your energy, then that means Spirit's got some stuff to tell you, and they're like, yes, we found somebody she'll listen to, so or he'll listen to, whichever. So if I'm connecting to your energy, there's going to be more messages coming, so make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. And I'm going to go now to the bonus extended reading where we really dig in to this situation and find out so much more information. So meet me there right now.